glad you found our channel. We are Megan and Steve, and this is Hustling for Excellence. So glad you could join us while we teach you about our philosophy.
Yes, talking about our journey, basically on self-development and personal growth, and what we believe and what we've been working on the past, I don't know, so many years, 18 years. I mean, all the way back, right? So today we're going to talk about the 3 Ps, our physical, our personal, and professional, and striving for excellence, hustling for excellence. It's what we do. It's the way we live. So I'm going to talk to you about the physical, and then Megan's going to talk to you about the personal, and we're going to kind of tackle the professional together. So with the physical, just really kind of gets into where are you at right now? And when I say physical, I don't necessarily just mean working out, yes, but also your diet and just your overall general health. How are you measuring it? A lot of people say, I want to get healthy. I'm like, well, what does that mean to you? Is that being able to run a mile in 4 or 5 minutes, or maybe it's being able to just walk a mile in a half hour? So again, it's just tracking those key performance indicators, making sure you know where you're going, tracking your food intake. So again, over the next videos that we start shooting for everyone, we're really going to share a lot about what we've done over the years and things we've tried and things we still do to this day, whether it's supplements, diet. So yeah, that's just a little taste of the physical piece. Meg's going to talk to you about some of the personal stuff, and I'll turn it over to her.
So one of the biggest parts of this is going to be your personal. How do you treat yourself? Because that's where this all begins. You cannot put yourself out there and take care of the world, which is what really we all want to do, if you don't take care of yourself first. And we know that here in the United States, that's a big problem that we face. Too many people are, no, I got to put myself last. I got to focus on everybody else. But you cannot give yourself if you do not focus on yourself first. And then, after you focus on yourself, then you can reach out to your family, your friends, your relationship with God, or whatever divine spirit you believe in. And most importantly, all of that begins with feeding your mind. What do you read on a daily basis? What are you listening to? Are you attending seminars, whether that's online or in person? What are you doing to better yourself in that pursuit of excellence?
Yeah, no, I agree. Agreed. So now we're going to talk a little bit about the professional. And that's different for everybody as well. I mean, that's what's so great about this journey. Yes, we're taking it together and have been, but we're still individuals, and we still have to manage that piece of our life. So whether you work a job and you're just looking at that next promotion, or maybe just becoming an expert in your field, because that's where you get the most joy and satisfaction is, being the person that everyone turns to because you can fix the problem, or you're just a servant and you just love to serve folks. So again,
and that's a great part that, people forget about when it comes to your professional excellence. It really is, and what all of this is really about is about serving others. So maybe that's you participating in a nonprofit. There doesn't have to be dollar signs attached to what you're doing to define your success and your excellence. And a lot of people lose focus of that point.
Yeah, excellent point. I think we all do that. I've done that in my life as well. When you're just kind of, hey, this job is going to pay me a little bit more, or I can get more out of this business or that investment. But yeah, you just reach a point, and it's, that may not be what you're striving for anymore. So again, so it could be so many different things. I think Megan really said it well. So for us, we just are extremely happy you're here with us and on this journey, and we're going to share a lot. So that's really the point. It's just kind of, we want you to be along with us. Follow us, like the videos, and subscribe, and you can get those notifications as we try to put out this content probably once or twice a week, I'd say, as we hustle for excellence. That's the channel. That's what we're going to do. That's what we've been doing for the last, like Meg said, the last 18 years. And we'll kind of really get into sharing about who we are and what we're about.
So you might be asking yourself, why? Why should I care? Well, here's where this all started. You might be viewing this video in 2025 or 2030. We don't know. It's currently 2021. So for those of you that remember, 2020 was a year in the entire world that kind of went crazy for a lot of people. We experienced a pandemic unlike anything that any of us had experienced before. In the United States, we had a lot of protests that were happening. There was a lot of political animosity and a real division of the country that was happening. And so for a lot of people, most people I think within the United States, they all talked about how 2020 really was like an awful year and they were just trying to survive. For us personally, we thrived in 2020. Yes, it was different. It wasn't the normal as everyone was calling it, but we found ways to honestly make it one of our best years ever. And so that's where the idea of this channel really launched. How can we share our personal growth with you and help benefit you?
Yeah, no, that was perfect. That was it. That was the genesis of this whole channel, this whole idea of sharing. Because a lot of times, we were doing pretty well and just wouldn't really talk about it or wouldn't share. And then 2020 was tough, right? For a lot of people that we've looked up to and that, may have been mentors of ours. I mean, they kind of retracted and went into a fear state where we're like, no, this is fine. It is what it is. And we're going to find a way to pivot and move forward. And that's what we've done. So, yeah, we're excited. We are extremely excited. Yeah. So I really don't have a lot to say today. I'm already planning the content for the next few videos, and it's going to be exciting stuff. I'm going to handle a lot of the stuff that we've done recently with some of the wealth decisions. So that's going to be exciting, and Meg will tell you about some of her crazy things that she's got coming up. So it'll be fun.
But yeah, please stick around. We're going to cover a lot of areas to really round out your life and help you hustle for your excellence, however you define excellence. Shameless plug here.
Yes.
So yes, please stay with us, like the channel, because in the coming videos, we're going to share with you how we have grown and how we've achieved our excellence in our personal relationships, whether that's with your significant other, your children, your family, your parents, your friends, whoever that might be. As we said, those physical achievements that you want to excel in, those professional, whether that, like we said, is your job, a side hustle, whatever that is that you're working towards. We're also going to share with you seminars that we've attended, the value that we've received from them. We're going to do some book reviews, some podcast reviews, give you guys some things that you might want to check out as well.
Yeah, it's going to be fun, and, maybe drop a little, investment idea in there, or, some of the companies we invested in this past year. So that was pretty cool. That was the first time we got to do some first round investments, not waiting until it hits the markets. And
it's like getting into Apple when Apple, no one knew what Apple was.
So it's been cool. No, yeah, guys, hey, super excited. We got a ton of energy. People are like, you guys need to calm down. I was like, no, you need to catch up, right? So anyway, like Meg said, subscribe, like, get all those notifications. It's going to be awesome. Glad you're here with us on this journey, and peace.
Take care, everyone.